That's where we're starting off right now. Pay-per-view. Round one hasn't started yet, but I will let you know whenever round one starts and that bell sounds. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. It's been a while since I watched a card. All right, and we are underway. Round one. We got Kiesa moving around, circling around Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland is changing levels, looking like a fucking karate master. Kiesa still moving around. He's biting on these feints by Holland really hard right now. Anytime Holland moves a hand or anything, Kiesa's moving back. Kiesa's still moving side to side. Kevin goes in with a right hand. Nothing really lands. Kevin Holland is putting on the pressure right now. Uppercuts. Oh, wow. Kiesa looks like he's already rocked. Okay. Kiesa is now moving side to side on the fence. Holland's still putting on that pressure. If there's audio issues, I'm sorry, everybody. I haven't really... Oh, wow. He's already on top of him. I haven't figured everything out yet. So now Holland's on top of him, and Kiesa is just holding on for dear life right now. Holland's got two hands on the face trying to push him off. Holland's now on top. And now we're back on the feet. Michael Kiesa is looking like he's breaking in a little bit more now. And I'm sorry if there's outside audio here. We got Michael Kiesa is starting to look a little bit more confident. Now Kevin Holland is easing up on that pressure. Kevin Holland, very patient. Kiesa is on the fence. Got him backing up a lot. Kiesa is starting to feint a little bit. Starting to put on some pressure. But he's not throwing any strikes. I think his game plan is to wrestle. Kiesa's got a single leg and he's taking Holland down right. No, not yet. Holland's able to stuff the takedown. Holland reverses. Oh, now Kiesa's on the fence. This isn't good for Kiesa. Holland's talking shit to somebody. I can't see who. Nothing's landing. Kiesa goes for another takedown. Oh, and still stuffed by Holland. And now Kiesa's on the fence again. Holland's putting on that pressure. Big shot lands from Holland. Oh, Kiesa fires back with a left hand. Oh, a knee from Holland, and Kiesa drops. Oh, wow. Oh, a Darce. There is a Darce. Oh, he's on top of him. He's about to tap. Yeah, he taps. And Kevin Holland wins. Wow. That was very strange. Kevin Holland wins by Darce choke. I think we knew that was going to happen. Sorry, Kiesa, but man, a hard fighter to come back to against Kevin Holland. Michael Kiesa, he looked weird. I'm not going to lie. He definitely looked rusty. He was moving weird. Anytime Kevin Holland would feint, Michael Kiesa would jump back. That was a very strange fight. He's already taken off the gloves. Yeah, very disappointed. They're exchanging words. I can't hear what he's saying, though. Wow. I mean, I think everybody guessed that Holland was going to win that, but damn, Holland's looking good. He's got to be one of your favorites, right? He shows up on short notice, and, you know, he fucks shit up. Now I could take this time to see if we're actually working. Everything's working good right now. All right, so let me get a closer look on what's happening here. It was the knee, I think it was the knee that ended this whole fight. Whenever Kiesa got kneed in the face like that, he dropped like he'd never got kneed in his life before. That's how you know. There's something going on in the lead up. Kiesa must not have sparred anybody, I guess. All right, let's see if we got everything going good here. I see we got a couple people watching, but yo, if y'all can hear me and everything, can you let me know in the chat? Y'all like my cup? I know, gangster as fuck, right? Wow. What do we got next? We got Ferguson, Bobby Green. Is that his name? Good. Thank you, Chris. So I think we got Ferguson next, and then who's after that? I don't know. I haven't fucking researched this at all. Maybe I can go look right now. Oh, no. No, I can't. I'm not exiting this. But I think we got Bobby Green. Is that his name? I don't even know this guy's name, but I think he might win over Ferguson. It's so sad. Ferguson's on a 5-fight losing streak. Guys, if you've been watching as long as I have, that's crazy. Nah, he got choked out, Darce choke. It was really fast. Kiesa did not look like he was in the fight. He looked very awkward. He's already walking away. He's already out of the cage. He's already trying to leave. Oh, something went wrong. What went wrong? Stop it, YouTube. Yeah, but Kevin Holland got on top of him with that Darce choke, and not a lot of people could get out of that Darce choke. It was pretty tight. What's up, Heisen Blue? What's up, brother? Glad you're here. Yeah, I think we got Ferguson next. If we got Ferguson next, I'm actually excited. Ferguson has always been, anytime there's any live event, I will tune in to see Ferguson. But, oh, God, I hope he doesn't have a 6-fight losing streak. God, is he going to have the longest losing streak now in UFC history? I fucking hate that. Ferguson is what got me into this sport. Yeah, it was that knee. It was the knee from Kevin Holland that dropped Kiesa, and from there he was able to sink in the Darce choke. And yeah, it was a horrible position for Kiesa, but I think he really did put himself there. It was just a very awkward fight. It reminded me of Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. Everything just looks awkward. Hopefully everything's going good. YouTube keeps telling me there's something going wrong, but who knows? It says we're still live, so I'm just going to believe that. Who does he want to fight? Oh, Kevin Holland wants the BMF belt. Okay. Kevin Holland saying he wants the BMF belt. I agree with it. I agree. Kevin Holland is a BMF. He's the only guy that's out here accepting fights on short notice, accepting hard fights. Kevin Holland is a real BMF. That was great.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I bet y'all can hear that, can't you? Can you hear my notifications? I should probably put that on Do Not Disturb, huh? Yeah, there we go. But Chris Carr, do me a favor, brother. Can you tell me if we're still live? Everything's still running good? I know that's crazy for me to ask you, but believe it or not, I do not know how to live stream on YouTube. This is kind of spur of the moment decision right here. It says we're still live. I think we are. But confirm for me, Chris. Confirm. Bilal Muhammad. But I'm excited for Ferguson. I really am excited for Ferguson. Oh, Rashad Evans is in the crowd. Oh, man, what's he been up to? It's been a while since I heard his name. Oh, my God, Ferguson is next. Oh, God, Ferguson's next. All right, what does he look like in the locker room? He's moving around. I don't know. He doesn't look like normal Ferguson to me. Everybody said that he's got that fire in him again. I don't see it. God, I don't know much about Bobby Green. I don't know much about him. But God, it's hard to say. Like how is Ferguson going to come back from this? If he can actually win against Bobby Green, what's next for him? I don't care. I don't really care. I want to keep seeing Ferguson fight. Or not really, because, you know, that brain damage is getting tough. Something went wrong again. Again? Is everything good? Can somebody confirm for me if everything is good? Pretty please. I think we're good. I think we are. All right, waiting here for Ferguson versus Green. God. I'm scared, guys. I don't even know what Bobby Green's style is, though. If I had to guess, Ferguson's just going to take a lot of punches. He's not going to take it to the ground. That's what he should do. He should really take it to the ground. If Ferguson was fighting smart, which he really doesn't do, that would be his game plan, I guess. Try to take it and do a Darce like old boy did just a second ago. Kevin Holland. But I'm excited and I'm scared at the same time. But can somebody let me know, pretty please, if we are still live or not? Because I am not a pro at this. I need to get some better equipment is what I need to do. It would also help if I kind of prepared for this before, but fuck it. Who's going to prepare? Who cares? But Ferguson, the only way that I see him winning is taking it to the ground. I don't see... Alright, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, Ferguson, man. I think Ferguson's going to get... Oh, he's going to get beat up. I don't even know who Bobby Green is. I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's bad. But I don't have faith in Ferguson, and he's one of my favorites. Hablo Espanol? No, sadly not. I'm going to start learning. Though, for the people that can speak English. I'm going to start learning Spanish just so I can have a Spanish channel. I feel like that would be fun. But no hablo español. No hablo. Or no habla. I don't know. Here we go. Are we going? Are we? Oh, shit. Bobby Green, Tony Ferg. I really don't want to see Tony Ferguson lose again, man. I don't want to see him lose again. Oh, they changed the little intro screen for the fighters? That's crazy. Oh, they're just giving us, whatever you call it. The highlights before. God, what was his winning streak? I think Tony Ferguson's winning streak was like... Peace and blue, you know a little Mexican? I know a little Mexican too, brother. But Ferguson, what was his win streak? Like 14? 13? I think it was 13. And now he's about to be on a 6-fight losing streak? Jesus. Wait, Bobby Green's nickname is The King? Oh, come on. Ferguson, I don't even know who Bobby Green is. Knock this dude out. He ain't no king. Come on. Come on, man. Wait, Tony Ferg was never the champion? They just said interim champ. Was he only the interim champ? I feel like Ferg was an actual champion. And then he got injured and Habib took the title, right? Am I tripping? How many title defenses does he have? Did he even get a title? Oh, I'm tripping right now. And I'm using my laptop. I can't do my research like I usually would. Okay, Bobby Green's got some hands, but how long ago was this? Oh, that's Drew Dober. Oh, this is a dude that spits out the water. I don't like this dude. I don't like Bobby Green. He just said, you come in my cage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bobby's got an ego on him. Bobby definitely has an ego on him. And Ferguson, oh God, Ferg. Would I fight on Street Beefs? Yes. I'm actually planning on doing that within the next year or two. So, yeah, you will see me on Street Beefs eventually. I know Icy Mike has invited me to go train with him. I'm going to go, get Icy Mike's dirty Street Beefs tricks, and then while I'm in South Carolina, I guess I'll go fight some Street Beefs fights. Probably do 1 or 2. But hell yeah, I want to fight on Street Beefs. Oh, here we go. Bobby Green's walking out. He's taking off his clothes as he's walking and throwing it in the crowd. He's like a stripper right now. He's got a lot of confidence. I'll give him that. Bobby Green has got a lot of confidence right now. Oh, God, and that's what Ferguson won't have is a lot of confidence. After 5 fights where he hasn't won, and not only that, he's been defeated terribly. Like, oh, man. It's going to be bad. What's up, Eliezer One King? What's up, brother? We're fucking getting ready to watch Ferguson. I don't know. I don't want to say he's gonna get his ass beat, but I really think he's gonna get his ass beat. And I love Ferguson. He's what got me into the sport, but I'm scared, man. I'm scared, Eliezer One King. I'm scared, Hyson Blue. I'm scared, man. What does it say? Most significant strikes in UFC lightweight history? Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good for Ferguson. I'm actually getting nervous. If y'all can't tell, yeah, man, I hope so too. I'm actually nervous right now. The last time I watched Is he picking his nose right now? Bobby Green is just picking his nose. Oh, wow, okay. He was literally just digging up in there like that. He's got a lot of confidence. I'll give him that. But God, oh man, last time I watched Ferguson live, was the Justin Gaethje fight. And I thought that was me giving him the bad luck, but then he went, 5-5. Bobby Green just jumped into the cage and did a front flip. He's hyped up. He's gonna... Oh, God, man. I'm not liking it. If Bobby Green was just walking in here all calm, maybe I wouldn't feel the way I do, but we'll see how Tony walks out. If Tony is confident too, then, it is what it is. But if Tony comes out here not ready to win, then he's not going to win. Oh, man, I'm so nervous. Can y'all tell if I'm nervous? Can you get a link to the fight? What am I on right now? Go to sportsurge.net. Go to sportsurge.net. And then it has a bunch of links that you can click. There you go, nostalgic 90s gamer. There you go, brother. Tony Ferguson is walking out to some really weird walkout music, but he's in the zone. He's out here dancing. If anybody can pull off like a crazy comeback like this, it's got to be Tony Ferguson, right? Yeah. Tony Ferguson is one of the most respected fighters. I think if Tony Ferguson can have the longest win streak and the longest losing streak too, I think that's going to complete his career. Come on, T-Ferg. Oh, man. I'm so nervous. I need to go pop some popcorn or something, man. Tony Ferguson is, getting ready, taking off his shirt. About to walk in the cage. He looks pretty confident. Is Eddie Bravo here? I wonder if Eddie Bravo's here. No, Eddie Bravo is not here. I would like to see Eddie Bravo in his corner. I would love to see a lot of jiu-jitsu. And I think he got a new tattoo on his right arm. I see a bird or something. Oh, man. Former interim lightweight champion. What? He wasn't actually a champion? That blows my mind. Oh, he did beat Anthony Pettis. He did beat Cerrone. The crowd is going crazy for Ferguson right now. As they should be. Bobby Green is already looking like he wants to beat some ass. And Tony Ferguson's looking rough. He's looking really skinny, if I have to be honest. I'm looking at his face and it looks really slim. But when hasn't he looked very skeleton-like, God, the reach on Tony Ferguson. Hopefully he can actually use it this time. You got a link? Yeah, go to sportsurge.net. Sportsurge.net. Shameless plug right there. You're welcome, SportSurge. I'm promoting you right now. Come on, man. Where's my money? Where's my fucking money, man? Come on, please. But SportSurge, that's what I'm watching on right now. Here we go, Bruce Buffer. And the crowd is already chanting Tony's name. Are they gonna boo him? Are they gonna boo Bobby Green? No, they don't say anything. But what's up, everybody? I'm so nervous. He's the favorite. Oh my God, 360 favorite. That's shit. If I was a betting man, I'd be betting on Bobby Green. But he calls himself a king, man. That's garbage. That's terrible. You got to change your name eventually once you grow older than 14. Oh, okay. He's looking fast. Tony's looking fast. He's doing his old sliding thing that he used to do. I don't know what to call it. All right. Ferguson's looking confident. He's light on his toes. Hopefully we can see something good here. Hopefully we can see something good from Ferguson. Crowd's going crazy. All right, and we got Dan Miragliotta. He's going to let him get away with a lot. All right, round 1 beginning. Bobby Green, Tony Ferguson. Let's see how this goes. I'm rooting for Ferguson, but I'm betting on Green. Tony Ferguson, loosen up his arms. Bobby Green with that death stare. And both of them meet in the center of the octagon. We got Tony Ferguson switching stances immediately. Bobby Green looking awkward too. Tony feints a front kick twice. Doesn't throw it. No strikes have been thrown yet. Both men are staring at each other in the middle of the octagon. Bobby Green goes forward and hits Tony 3 times. Oh, wow. Okay. Bobby hits him with a cross, and Ferguson does not look like he's responding well to these punches. So Ferguson is... Oh, wow. Bobby Green throws a side kick. Ferguson's looking very awkward. Ferguson switching stances more than he's throwing strikes. He looks very stiff. Bobby Green is using this side kick like it's his best friend. Right hook from Bobby Green. So Bobby Green's looking good automatically. I think Bobby Green looks pretty good. We got Tony Ferguson. Oh, Tony Ferguson goes in for the takedown. That's what he needs. Ferguson is about to get his back, but he's not on all the way yet. And DC just said that Tony brought his wrestling coach. That is great. He needs a lot of wrestling here. Disengaged from the clinch. And now Ferguson is back in the middle of the octagon, putting pressure on Bobby Green. Ferguson is switching stances a lot. And he goes in. Oh, gets hit by a cross. Bobby Green, good. Oh, wow. Bobby Green is very fast with these leg kicks. We're at 3 minutes and 23 seconds in the first round. Ferguson blitzes in with a cross and a leg kick. Nothing really lands. Ferguson keeps blitzing forward. This is good. Ferguson putting on the pressure. Leg kick for Ferguson. Bobby Green slides out of the way. Oh, Bobby Green gets caught with a check left hook by Ferguson. Bobby Green looks all right, though. Bobby Green feints the leg kick, doesn't throw it. Ferguson goes in with a jab, putting on the pressure. Left hook from Ferguson, nothing lands. Bobby Green standing in front of him, moving his head, gets clipped with a cross, not very powerful. Bobby Green is now circling on... Oh! 3-hit combo from Bobby Green. Ferguson's backing him up and drops him with a right hand. Bobby Green's back up. He's on the back of the cage now. Throwing a body kick. He looks all right. It looked like it just dropped him for a second. He doesn't look like he's wobbled or hurt. Bobby Green moving his head. Ferguson goes in with another right. And Dan Miragliotta comes in for an eye poke on Tony Ferguson. I didn't see the eye poke, but yeah, it is good for Bobby Green. So they're giving him a timeout for eye poke. Let's see. Oh, it was an eye poke. Oh, yeah, it was an eye poke. Middle finger right in the eye of Tony Ferguson. Let's see how long Ferguson will wait. I think he's going to take some time to recover here. And Ferguson's looking good. He's already dropped to Bobby Green. I think it was with the right hand. He's looking pretty good. And Bobby Green, what's really impressing me is how good Bobby Green looks. We got the doctor coming in checking Tony's eye. He looks all right. Doctor checking his eye. Okay. I think everything's all right now. Tony Ferguson's good. Pushes the doctor away. Yeah, he can see. All right, the fight is still on, baby. I think Ferguson is almost recovered now. What's really impressing me is how good Bobby Green looks. And that's making Ferguson look even better. All right, it has been 1 minute and 17 seconds. Ferguson is still recovering. Doctor is checking his eye again. Wipes his eyes. Ferguson looks confident. He looks ready. Not blinking as much as he was anymore. He looks recovered. All right. We've got Dan Miragliotta asked if he wanted more time. Tony Ferguson denies, and they are back in the center of the octagon. Bobby Green touches his glove for respect, and we are halfway through the first round. We've got both of them standing in the middle of the octagon. Tony feints a front kick twice and almost gets clipped with a right hand. Oh, Ferguson almost gets clipped with a head kick, but ultimately hits the shoulder. Bobby Green is looking very fast, very powerful. He keeps coming in with the oblique leg kick and a left cross from Bobby Green. Ferguson still in the fight, still looks good. Ferguson blitzes forward, and nothing happens. Bobby Green hits him with a 1-2, and Ferguson shakes it off. He's looking like that hurt. Front kick from Ferguson, nothing lands. Bobby Green is looking like he's looking for one shot. I think Bobby Green might come in with a left hand. He looks like he's going to counter with a left cross. And I was right. Bobby Green counters with a left cross, and Ferguson gets shook a little bit. He's still all right, closing the distance, and Ferguson hits him with a right hand twice. Bobby Green, I don't even know what that was. Ferguson goes forward with a head kick, doesn't land, skims off his face. Bobby Green catches Ferguson with a 1-2. And like Joe Rogan just said, Tony is definitely overextending with these shots. Tony is looking for 100% power in every shot that he throws, and Bobby Green he's looking for one counter. He's looking for that left hand from southpaw. He's trying to get in that left hand, and it's landing good on Ferguson. Ferguson, Bobby Green in the middle of the octagon. Ferguson feints a front kick again and almost gets clipped by Bobby Green. Ferguson puts on the pressure and gets hit in the chin. Bobby Green hits him with a good 1-2, and Ferguson's looking a little bit shook. Bobby Green is showboating, putting his hands out. Ferguson blitzes forward, and oh, wow. Tony just took a couple punches. Bobby Green has got supreme confidence right now. The bell sounds for round 1, and it's hard to say who won. Ferguson's looking good, but Bobby Green's looking good too. Ferguson knocked him down, but Bobby Green consistently looked good. I'd say, oh man, it's hard. It might be a draw on that one, but God, I'm never going to say draw. If I had to say who won, Ferguson had a really good knockdown, but it didn't really affect Green the way that I would, like, if I had to score this fight, that would have to hurt Bobby Green a little bit more. I'm going to say that Bobby Green looked consistent the whole time and landed a lot more punches. Bobby Green definitely won the first round. I would say draw just because of the knockdown, but it might have been off balance more than it was an actual knockdown because he did not look shook after. And the whistle has been blown and they are back in the fight. Oh no, never mind. We are looking at the highlights. Knee from Bobby Green. Oh no, it was definitely a knockdown from Ferguson. Ferguson hit him right on the nose. But I think Bobby Green consistently hurt Ferguson, and you could see it on his face. And round 2 has begun. Both of them are in the center of the octagon. Ferguson is moving around Bobby Green, using lots of head movement. He feints a front kick twice again, always lifting that lead leg up. Oh my God, Bobby Green goes with an outer crescent kick, and Tony Ferguson feints a spinning back kick. Tony Ferguson shoots, and now he's getting countered by Bobby Green. I think Ferguson should try to go in for the takedown. Ferguson's putting on the pressure. Both men counter each other at the same time. Ferguson makes a contact with the left hand. He's backing Bobby Green up, but he's not hitting him clean. Ferguson blitzes in and gets hit with the right hand. Ferguson is overreacting a little bit to maybe every strike that Bobby Green is even attempting to throw. Ferguson goes for a takedown, very awkward, and ends up on the back. Ferguson is looking for some kind of triangle, and he's getting pounded on. Bobby Green needs to be careful because Tony Ferguson is very good on his back. If he can get him in a dominant position here, oh my God, Bobby Green is pounding on Ferguson, but nothing is landing completely clean. Oh, okay, Ferguson is doing a good job scrambling. Bobby Green is still in top mount. And now Tony is in his guard holding on to him. We'll see. Oh, Bobby Green puts a hand on mouth of Ferguson. I think Ferguson is looking for some elbows, but he can't get any space from the bottom. Ferguson is very awkward, and Bobby Green he's not passing the way that he usually would. Oh, Bobby's going to let him up. Oh, and he hits Ferguson. Ferguson's still on the ground, and Bobby Green's just trying to smother him with punches. Hammer fist from Bobby Green. Up kick from Tony Ferguson. Oh, wow. Okay, Bobby Green is just on top of Ferguson right now. He's just trying to put on the pressure, but not putting any real strikes on him. Looks like Tony's looking for an armbar. Not anymore. It looks like Tony is content with staying on his back for right now, at least. Tony attempts a hammer fist from guard. It does not work. Bobby Green is hammer fist into the body. And Tony Ferguson's going with a straight right to Bobby Green's face. Nothing's really landing clean. Bobby Green is just trying to go to the body right now. Ferguson from the bottom is trying to attempt some hammer fists. Bobby Green with some nasty elbows from top mount. Ferguson holds on. Bobby Green pushes off the face of Ferguson, and Ferguson looks like he's transitioning. Nope, hammer fist from Bobby Green. 2 hammer fists. It looks like they're really hurting Ferguson. Ferguson still on bottom mount trying to scramble. Like DC just said, Tony is busted up. He needs to get some kind of side control. He needs to do something to get off his back. And it looks like Bobby Green is doing a good job smothering him right now. Round 2, significant ground strikes. 18 for Green and 1 for Ferguson. Bobby Green lets Ferguson up, and we're back in the middle of the octagon. Front kick from Green and blitzes forward with a left cross. Ferguson is bloodied up and he's reacting to every punch. Bobby Green is looking calm. Ferguson is looking like he wants to put on the pressure. A couple looping punches from Ferguson, nothing lands. Ferguson is going forward and Bobby Green is backing him up. Tony waves him on for some more punches. Front kick from Bobby Green and runs right into the cross of Bobby Green. Ferguson keeps backing him up, but can't actually put any significant punches on Bobby Green. Bobby Green is doing a really good job of striking while backing up and hits Tony with a cross. Front kick from Ferguson, backing Green up to the cage. Tony Ferguson putting on the pressure, but eating some punches from Green. Tony Ferguson misses with the right hand, goes forward with the front kick, nothing lands. 30 seconds left in the second round. 56 significant head strikes for Green to 17 for Ferguson. Ferguson needs to connect with some more punches. Ferguson blitzes forward. They're in the clinch and disengage. Ferguson is going forward, but he's taking punches more than he's throwing them. Green goes forward with another cross. Ferguson goes forward with a nice right hand. Bobby Green waves him on. And round 2 is ended, and we're on to the third round here. Wow, so Bobby Green looks really good. I'm a Ferguson fanboy, I'm not going to lie. But Bobby Green is looking good. He's looking fast, and he's looking sharp and technical. He's really good at fighting while moving backwards. And Tony is just running into these punches. Anytime Bobby Green is backing up, Tony's going forward. And oh, wow. Bobby Green's eye is looking like it's swelling up a little bit. But Ferguson's face looks like a mess. Green looks good. If I was Green's corner, I would tell him a lot more side kicks. Side kicks to the knee, side kicks to the body to set up the left cross. If I was Ferguson's corner, I would tell him to wrestle and don't let him get on the bottom again. If Ferguson gets on the bottom, Bobby Green's just going to maul him with some hammer fists again. I think Ferguson's game plan should be to try to get in top out and throw some elbows. Ferguson's not looking good on the feet, and he's not looking good on his back. So we'll see what happens here in round 3. Bobby Green looks confident. Ferguson looks ready. Dylan Mergliata is about to wave him on. And here we go, round 3. Ferguson, Bobby Green, both of them are in the middle of the octagon. Ferguson circling around Green. Green staying in the same place. Green looking like he's having some Tony Ferguson head movement right now. Oh, front kick from El Cacoy, and El Cacoy falls down. Bobby Green is now putting on the pressure. Ferguson puts on the pressure now and backing up Bobby Green. Bobby Green hits Ferguson with a good 1-2. Tony just keeps running into these punches. Bobby Green with another front kick. Tony Ferguson backing him up. Ferguson blitzes in. Ultimately, nothing lands. Bobby Green circling around on the outside of the cage. Ferguson putting on the pressure. We are 4 minutes, 15 seconds into round 3. And Bobby Green threw a cross there and looked off balance there for a second. Oh, good one. Oh, my. I can't even say it. Jab to the body and overhand right from Bobby Green shakes Ferguson. Ferguson's still there, though. God, that hurt my soul to see from Ferguson. I don't want to see him take more big punches like that. Ferguson blitzes forward, barely hits Bobby Green on the shoulder. Bobby Green is looking for one shot to knock out Ferguson. You could see it on his face. And now Ferguson is backing up and Bobby Green's putting on the pressure. Bobby Green now backing up again, looking for a shot while moving backwards. High kick from Bobby Green. Nothing lands. Front kick from Bobby Green. Leg kick from Bobby Green. That sounded really good. And Ferguson, he's looking discouraged. He's looking like he doesn't want to throw his punches anymore. I think Ferguson needs to commit. Like that, how he knocked him down in round 1. He did that by committing to his punches. He shouldn't overextend with them, but he needs to commit to something. You can't win this fight by changing stances. Bobby Green is fast, and he hits him with a 1-2 to the body. Ferguson backs up Bobby Green. And Bobby Green ducks a punch. Ferguson ducks a punch. Ferguson's got a good right hand, but didn't look like it hurt Bobby Green too bad. Another right hand from Ferguson. A left hand from Ferguson. Bobby Green is eating it like it's cereal in the morning. Oh, 1-2 from Bobby Green. And a third punch after that. It looks like it's hurting Tony. Tony slaps his face. He wants some more, looking like Rocky. Bobby Green backing up. Tony Ferguson moving forward. Jab from Bobby Green. Bobby Green is moving his head slick and countering. Oh my God, beautiful. Bobby Green has got some beautiful straight punches while moving back, and it's really discouraging Tony from actually throwing his own strikes. Another 1-2 from Bobby Green while moving back. Almost front kick from Tony, but it's too little too late. Good leg kick from Tony. Tony's putting on the pressure. Bobby Green is circling outside. Bobby Green is still backing up, looking for that one left hand. Misses it. Tony Ferguson goes with a leg kick. Oh, and Tony Ferguson is dropped by the left hand of Bobby Green. He doesn't look like it hurt him too much. He got off balanced. Oh, and another 1-2 by Bobby Green. Bobby Green is now circling on the outside. Tony Ferguson putting on the pressure. Tony Ferguson hits Bobby Green with a right hand. Oh, Bobby Green with a 1-2. Tony Ferguson's face is a mess. Tony Ferguson avoids the jab of Bobby Green. Bobby Green hits him with an oblique. Bobby Green is looking for the one straight left hand as Ferguson is moving forward. Ferguson with the spinning back fist. Bobby Green giving a little bit of pressure on Ferguson, and now he's backed up again on the fence. Oh, Bobby Green stumbles a little bit. Oh, Bobby Green is trying to wrestle. Tony Ferguson is now on his back. Bobby's putting on the pressure inside control and now in mount. Now, I don't like how Ferguson still... Oh, a hammer fist from Bobby Green. Bobby Green is putting on the pressure. Ferguson cannot stay on his back for too long. Ferguson is... I've never seen that. Oh, Ezekiel choke from Bobby Green. And Ferguson... Oh, Ferguson looks like he's about to tap. Ferguson might go to sleep. This Ezekiel choke... Look. Oh, and... Oh, my God. Bobby Green passes to the side. Ferguson is flailing about. Oh, I think he's... Oh, Ferguson is fighting this choke for his life. And I think he's asleep. And Ferguson is asleep from the Ezekiel choke. Ferguson is a monster, but... Man, he's asleep. God. Ezekiel choke from Bobby Green puts Tony Ferguson to sleep. You gotta love the fight from Tony Ferguson to not tap and to go until the last minute. That is it might be the 6th fight that Tony has lost in a row. But Tony Ferguson just went out If he went out any other way from a choke, if he tapped, that's not a Tony Ferguson way. But he went to sleep like Tony Ferguson would. That was disappointing. But Bobby Green looked very good there. I was not familiar with Bobby Green at all before this fight, and now I'm impressed. Bobby Green looks very good. But those hammer fists ultimately led to Ferguson scrambling and ending up in that position. God, and Ferguson was fighting for his life. My God, I'm at a loss for words. Ferguson did not want to tap there. I think he would have rather died in this position than tapped. He was flailing about, and man, I don't know if this is the last time we will see Tony Ferguson. I hope not. But, man, you got to love Tony Ferguson, and you got to love Bobby Green. That performance was very impressive. There were some parts where Bobby Green did not look, a high caliber. He looked like he was turning his back a little bit sometimes, but, man, good performance by Bobby Green. And Ferguson, I was prepared. That was a great fight, though. Great fight. My phone is at 14. We will keep going as long as possible. There we go. Oh, man, and it was seconds away. Oh, man. Bobby Green. Bobby Green. Yeah, that was impressive. That was really impressive. I'm at a loss for words right now. I'm disappointed that Ferguson lost, but it looked, he went out like a warrior, man. He did not tap. Oh, wow. So Bobby Green actually worked on this arm triangle. Hey, well, you practice it in camp, you'll probably do it in practice, right? But what fight do we got next? It was Wonder Boy, but is it Pereira now? Is it Pereira next? I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to find out here. Yeah, so the second that Bobby Green took Ferguson down, it was just hammer fist city. The hammer fist is what caused Ferguson to move so violently away from Bobby Green. And whenever they got into that mount, or whenever Bobby Green got into that top mount, there wasn't really anything Ferguson could do except for, that reminded me of Alexander Volkanovski. It really did. How he just didn't tap, except Alexander actually, he got out of the choke. DNM, bro's cute. Thanks, bro. Very impressive win from Bobby Green. And, hey, man, I'm disappointed, but that was pretty badass. That looked cool. That looked like something out of a movie. Tony Ferguson was freaking the fuck out, and Bobby Green was looking like a savage. But who we got next? I think we got Pereira and John Blachowicz, however you say his name. I got Pereira going into this just because, man, Pereira is a dog. And, man, but Jan's a wrestler. This is either going to be a really boring decision or it's going to be a really dope-ass knockout from Pereira. That's how I see this next fight going. If that is the next fight. I'm not sure what's next. Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley's not fighting yet. Am I tripping? Is Sean O'Malley fighting tonight? No. I think it's fucking with me. You guys would think, right, before I do this whole 44-minute long live stream that I would actually, look at the card and see who's fighting. No. All I saw was T-Ferg and the BMF belt was on the line, so I was like, fuck it. Gotta do a live stream. But it's making it seem like Sean O'Malley's fighting next. I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing O'Malley. I don't know, but most people don't like O'Malley. I think he's not that bad. No, this is just promoting 291. There's no way this is happening tonight with the BMF belt, too. Because he's fighting Aljamain. I didn't know Sean O'Malley was fighting Aljamain. Yeah, how's that going to go? I see Sean O'Malley being being a victim for 5 minutes and then getting strangled. That's how I see that fight going. The question is, Aljamain stood with Peter Yan, right? So we know Aljamain can stand up. The question is, can Sean O'Malley wrestle? No, I don't think so. I think Aljamain Sterling is going to roleplay as a backpack for a couple minutes and then choke him out. I think that's how that's going to go. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. Do I have a charger that can reach? Because if not, that'd be kind of trash. That would not be favorable for AJ Stember here. Even if, I don't even know how I'd set up my phone. Sorry, guys. We're waiting. Derek Lewis. That's who's fighting next. Okay, do I think Derek Lewis is going to win? I don't even know who he's fighting. But I know Derek Lewis looks like he's in shape. That's what I know. And Derek Lewis in shape, that's scary. So hopefully we see Derek win. I have no idea who he's even fighting, but hopefully it's a quick one. Hopefully it's a quick one, because I don't want another snooze fest with Derek. I really don't. But hopefully I can find a charger long enough here. If not, we might have to end this live stream early. Maybe add a part 2. But while we're waiting, yeah, Derek Lewis, I don't know. I want him to win because he's from Houston. I'm a Texas boy myself, so of course I want Derek to win. But yeah, what I'm really interested in is Pereira and Blachowicz or whatever, and Gaethje and Poirier. That's what I really want to see. That's why I'm going to have to charge my phone. If my phone starts dying, I'm going to have to charge it. I have to see these fights live. But I have never live streamed on YouTube before. So that's going to be very interesting. I might have to go find another charger. He looked good in his last bout. I don't even know what his last bout was. This is actually my first card that I've watched in a while. But if he looked good, then I believe you, man. Because the only thing that I know is... Yeah, I know, Tony. God, man. Did they say he was going to retire or anything? I don't think he did. So I think he's still in it. But I don't know. I don't even know if I want to see Tony fight again after 6 losses in a row. I just hope, like I said, I hope Derek Lewis knocks this dude out fast because I'm not looking forward to a snooze fest, man. I don't want to. While we wait, I need to find a way I can charge my phone. Just in case. Maybe I can plug it into my laptop here. I know, exclusive behind the scenes. Maybe I can do this. I'm watching on something else, Samuel. I'm definitely not buying it. I would if I had the money. I would, but I don't know. I do not have the money. So, yeah, I'm watching on, what is it called? Sportsurge.net. That's what I'm watching on right now. Here, let's see if I can plug my phone into my laptop. There we go. It's probably going to fuck up my charger. It's fine, though. Yeah, I should buy a UFC Fight Pass. It'll be worth it, because, you know, I love UFC, but... Oh, God, this is so sketchy, this setup right now. It's so fucking sketchy. Oh, most knockouts. Derek Lewis has some of the most knockouts? I didn't know that. Alright. Now, let's see if I can set this up in any way, shape, or form. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. I'm trying, guys. Let's just try to set... Oh, God. I know. Look. It's not all green screen behind me. I know. I know. Can I set this up anyway? Here, I'm going to put my phone down for a second. And we will be right back. I promise. Oh, the fight's starting. Of course. Right when I'm trying to do it. So let's see if this will work. Oh, God. This is not working. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Do not leave. Please. I beg of you. I beg of you. This is a very, very important things happening. Very, very important things, people. There we go. Hopefully. Oh, y'all see my laptop? Flip the screen again. Flip the screen again. There we go. Hey, everybody. See if this works. Let's see if this works. It is not working, people. This is the sketchiest setup ever. Oh, my phone's not even charging anymore. Look at that. There we go. Y'all can probably hear that, can't you? Alright, I think I might have it. Do we got it? No. There we go. Alright, my phone is charging. Everything is going good. I'm gonna lean back here for a second. Alright, so the dude that Lewis is fighting looks like a fucking gorilla. Dude looks like an absolute unit. Oh my god. This is like the dude in the Fast and Furious that you don't want to fight. Marcos Rogero de Lima. I don't know who this guy is. He looks huge, though. Oh, wow, this dude. Oh, Derek Lewis has got something on his hands, but Lewis fought in Ngannou, man. I got faith in him. I got faith in him. I've never even heard of this dude. I already forgot what his name was. Francis de Lima de Lama. No clue. But we'll see what happens. This dude is huge. But Derek is he's very experienced. Yeah. He's very experienced. I don't know if this is muffling the sound. It probably is. I'll have to move it a little bit more. See if that works. Can everybody hear me okay? That's what I need to know. Here, I'll try to fix it. Either way. Because we got time. They're still just getting ready and shit. Oh. I wonder if anybody's going to watch this after it's done. What am I trying to say? Oh, fuck. I fucked it all up. How about this? We'll just leave it here for right now. And whenever we need to deal with that, we'll deal with that. That's what we'll do. I wonder if anybody is watching this after it's already posted. If you are watching, go in the comments, man. Thank you for hanging out with me, even though we're not live. But everybody that's hanging out with me right now live, what's up, everybody? Please tell me if y'all can hear me. And Derek Lewis is walking out. The crowd is going wild. Oh, come on, man. I just want my phone to charge. Good, Samuel. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, brother. Oh. Hey, I think I got it. I think I got it. I'm just going to speak a little bit more loud than I would usually. Just in case the sound is muffled a little bit. But my phone's charging now. We're good. Derek Lewis, most knockouts in UFC history? Oh, shit. Phone fell. Alright, let's see if this will work. I know, guys. I need to upgrade this setup. Alright, lean it back a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't fall again. Hopefully. It's a little bit tilted. I don't like that. My OCD. There we go. There we go. Move a little bit. Oh my god! I probably should have figured this out before, but either way. Just know, I am not a professional. I'm not a professional YouTuber, guys. Shit. I'm just a guy that likes MMA. Alright. Maybe. I don't even want to tell y'all what I'm doing to keep my phone up right now. It's embarrassing. Just assume that I'm doing God's work right now. Hopefully my laptop doesn't fall. That's a real concern here. Come on, man. Come on, phone. At least before the fight starts. I know you guys have been watching me adjust my phone for 5 minutes now. Here, I'll just... If I need to put it on the charger, I'll put it on the charger in a little bit. But this fight's about to start, so we gotta get this camera set up. And there we go. Bruce Buffer is now announcing this fight, and I have spent like 5 minutes trying to set up this camera. Alright. I am expecting a quick knockout. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Anything else is going to disappoint me. Because I still want to see Pereira and Gaethje and Poirier, and Lewis isn't really exciting for me right now. I didn't see his last fight, Samuel. I didn't see his last fight. But I just want Lewis to win, and quickly. That way I can get back on the hype train. Because if not, that's what I'm here for, man. I don't want to see Derek Lewis, you know, fight like Mighty Mouse. I want to see him knock some people out. He's the underdog. Whoa, Lewis is the underdog? Oh, that's not good. Damn, that's a loud motorcycle outside. Houston, Texas, baby. Let's go, Derek Lewis. The Beast. Even if Derek loses this fight, his Instagram is still goated. Let's go, Derek. Oh, somebody's doing a shoey. Jesus. Oh, that's terrible. Damn. Dan Mergliotta is out here. And here we go with round one. Let's hope for some fireworks this time. Oh, I can't say that dude's name. Marcos. We'll just call him Marcos. I hope that's his name. Marcos and Derek Lewis. Both men immediately out in the center. Derek Lewis with a flying knee. And Marcos on the floor. Derek Lewis with a bunch of hammer fists. Oh my God. When I said Derek Lewis looked like he was fit, I did not mean this. The whatever his name is covering up. Oh, Derek is putting on the pressure. He is pounding on this dude. What I even call him? De Lima. There we go. His name's De Lima. Derek is on top of De Lima, and De Lima is covering up for dear life. De Lima is taking some big shots right now, and Darren Mergliotta pulls him off, and that's it. A quick knockout for Derek Lewis, and Derek Lewis is back, and he is, oh my God, with a quick knockout too? I couldn't got treated better. Wow. Wow. That was not my prediction, guys. That was not my prediction that he would knock him out quick. That was my hope, and he actually did. Derek takes off his shorts, and that's the best celebration. That's the best celebration. Derek takes off his fucking shorts. Wow. Joe Rogan and Derek Lewis. I'm fucking talking about it. This is great. This is great. Derek Lewis came out with a flying knee and knocks this fool out. Well, not knocks him out, but God damn, man. Derek Lewis is back. Oh my God. That is crazy. Like DC said, that is fucking crazy. What a guy. What a fucking guy. Comes out here, throws a flying knee, knocks this dude out, and then takes his pants off and runs around the octagon. There's not another Derek Lewis on this planet, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. So Derek Lewis immediately goes to the center, and that flying knee lands right on the chin, and Derek Lewis is just on him. Wow. Did it actually land on the chin? That's my question. Like Masvidal versus Askren. Landed right on the chin. Derek Lewis is back. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Lewis is back. Bringing the fireworks. Like I said. Wow. Wow. And De Lima he couldn't even do anything about it. He just had to cover up. He had to cover up. He couldn't move because he was just getting pounded on by Lewis. Lewis was relentless. Wow. That was exciting. Yeah, I wonder, John Anik just said, how long did Derek Lewis plan that? I wonder, is it like a Masvidal scenario? I just remembered, this is the BMF card, and Derek Lewis comes out here with a BMF flying knee. Get the fuck out of here, guys. Wow. That was awesome. Derek Lewis, I'm back on the hype train. I'm back on the hype train, Derek Lewis. Wow. And he throws what? Did he throw his shoes into the audience? Wow. Or I think he threw his gloves. He's counting his abs. Derek Lewis. There's not another Derek Lewis on this planet. De Lima is looking disappointed, but dude, you couldn't have got knocked out in a more spectacular fashion, De Lima. Keep your head up, bro, because you just entertained a lot of people. Wow. Good shit, Derek Lewis. Good shit, Derek. And we got Joe Rogan interviewing him. Oh, Derek Lewis now has the most knockouts in UFC history. Wow. Derek Lewis didn't plan to do the flying knee. Wow, Derek just said, I'm going to throw some bullshit and let's see if it lands, and it did. Derek Lewis, there's not another Derek Lewis on this planet. Wow. Fan favorite right now, Derek Lewis. If you guys are watching this live or if you're watching it after it's posted, go watch the interview between Joe Rogan and Derek Lewis. It's fucking hilarious. Amazing flying knee by Derek Lewis. Right on the chin. And it was a knee. He lifted his knee up first to get in the air, and then he threw the other knee. Amazing switch knee. Wow. Athletic Derek Lewis. That's a new mythical fighter type right there. You don't want to run into athletic Derek. Yeah, that was great. What's next for him? What's next for him is another fight against a dude that looks scary. Because the scarier the dude, the better Derek Lewis does, apparently. Wow. Derek Lewis, man, go follow his Instagram. Go follow Derek Lewis on Instagram. You will not regret it. That was great. That was great. So I think next we got Pereira and Jan Blachowicz, or whatever his name is. So now I am going to try to plug in this phone again. Might work, might not work. We'll see. There we go. Yeah, but my phone is at 7 now, and I want to be able to get through some more of these fights. Alright, hopefully we can keep this phone standing up. So for the next couple minutes, while we wait for Pereira and Blachowicz, we will try to set up this phone. And hopefully it works. Hopefully it doesn't fall down again. Alright, stay right there. I'm going to go to the bathroom and we'll be right back. Hopefully it doesn't fall. I'm just going to set it down so it doesn't fall. But stay right there if you're watching, guys. I will be right back. Alright, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. And let's find a way to set this phone up. Did y'all leave? No, y'all are still here. Y'all are some real ones. Thank you for staying. And I'm excited for Pereira. Pereira is looking good in the locker room already. Throwing flying knees and shit. Alright, no guarantees. This camera might fall a million times. I'm going to try to stay still. Because, you know how you have the bottom of your phone and you have to charge it? My phone is resting on the charger right now, so hopefully it doesn't fall. Oh, man. All right, so we got Pereira and Blachowicz. I think Blachowicz is going to lean on his wrestling a lot. And if he doesn't, it's not smart. Alex Pereira has got some mean kicks and a mean left hand. All right, let's see. He's got 7 finishes, 7 knockouts. 800 significant strikes, and 53.3% takedown accuracy. That's really good. That's fucking really good. 4th highest in UFC light heavyweight history. Oh my god. 4th highest? Alright, so let me look at Blachowicz a little bit. Because I actually don't really know who this guy is. I know who he is, but I haven't... Oh, that's Dominic Reyes. Oh, wow. Blachowicz looks pretty good, but Pereira is a monster. Yeah, that is the question. Will Pereira adjust to this weight class? Because I think that's his like walk around weight anyway. Or will he not know how to fight against bigger opponents or opponents as big as him? We got 1 minute and 22 seconds until the fight starts. Guys, I'm excited. I'm going to be honest, I'm not as excited for this Pereira fight. I'm hoping, like the Derek Lewis one, it goes pretty fast. Because what I'm really looking forward to is that BMF title. I could give a fuck about the BMF belt. But Gaethje versus Poirier. Poirier is one of my favorite fighters. Probably ever. He's a dog. And any fight with Poirier is an immediate classic. Dan Hooker, the other one against Justin Gaethje, his fights against McGregor, like, Poirier has been out there. His fight against Khabib, his fight against Oliveira. Anytime that Dustin Poirier is in that octagon, it's going to be some fireworks. But guys, what about Derek Lewis? Fucking Derek Lewis, man. Flying knee. I feel like I just woke up from a dream. Like, Derek Lewis, he won by a knockout from a flying knee? What? Fucking hell, man. And he said he didn't even practice that. Athletic Derek Lewis. You better watch out, guys. All you heavyweights in the UFC, you better watch out for Derek Lewis now. Like I said, I am back on the hype train. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. And Samuel, you said you said he looked good in his last bout. Yeah, you did, Samuel. So good on you for calling that out. Oh god, Alex Pereira, he's terrifying. He is terrifying. The one thing I can't take him serious for is that bow and arrow thing he does. I really can't take that seriously. Yeah, his punching power is something else. I think Pereira's a real deal. I think these pounds, people are going to be like, this is a test for Pereira. I think this is just like, it's going to be way more natural for him. Because I don't even know how he makes it to 185. He's at light heavyweight right now, right? So he's at 205. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think, now looking at Pereira fight again, Jesus. This dude's not even a dog. This dude's like a lion. And I know he lost to Izzy, but Izzy is, Izzy. But Blachowicz, I'm just going to keep calling him Jan. Why don't I call him Jan? I think Jan might be able to get the job done if he can wrestle. If he doesn't have an ego and just actually tries to win, I think he's going to want to prove something, though. I think he's going to want to try to strike with him for whatever reason. Yeah, Jan Blachowicz here. He's nothing to fuck with, too. And he's actually been fighting at light heavyweight, so... Oh, man. Oh, and Blachowicz can actually speak English? I didn't know that. Damn, he's actually speaking pretty good English, too. Wow. Okay, his highlights look good. Oh, he knocked out Corey Anderson, though. Wasn't he already on his way out? I don't know. God. He still looks like a monster, though. The only fight that I saw with Jan Blachowicz is the Izzy fight. Probably like most people. But this is going to be interesting against Pereira. I think Pereira is probably going to knock him out. I'm on the Pereira hype train right now. You know, like everybody else on the internet, I am on that Pereira hype train. And I wasn't at first, but now, like, man, he's funny. He can't speak English or anything, but he's still funny, man. He's scary, funny. He's got everything. I think he's going to be the next big thing if he wins this. God, if Alex Pereira loses this, though, he's putting himself in a really bad position. I think all of that stock that he has is probably going to drop. Maybe not by too much, but it's going to drop a little bit. Who we got walking out first? We got Alex Pereira walking out first. Is he going to do the bow and arrow thing? Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Yep, here comes the bow and arrow. Is the crowd going to go crazy or... Oh, the crowd is going crazy for it. I don't know. I never know. I'm the kind of guy that, like, the scariest celebration or, like, intimidation for a walkout is, like, Mike Tyson style. Just walking out there and getting ready to kill. You know, I don't like all this, or like how Izzy got some machine gun, he goes, all right, we got Alex Pereira taking off his shoes, taking off his shirt. I wonder who the ref is. Is Dan Margliotta gonna pull an all-nighter tonight? Pereira looks huge. He looks way bigger than he does at middleweight. His tattoos don't look as bright for some reason. Oh, we got a problem with my Wi-Fi. That's not good. There we go. Hopefully, that would suck. That would really suck. Imagine if my Wi-Fi went out. Oh, no. All right, we're back. We're good. We're good. Daniel's keys to victory: stay upright, control the distance, be defensively responsible. Yeah. That's pretty fair, honestly. DC's keys to victory aren't that bad. Control the distance, be defensively responsible. The only thing that I say, fighting in these higher weight classes, Alex Pereira cannot keep his hands down the way he usually is. Against these guys, they will clip you, and I don't care how, tough you are. Man, they're strong. These guys are strong. I've got hit by a dude that was a light heavyweight, and the power is nothing to be fucked with. You know, you're not just going to keep your hands down and just eat the punches like we just saw Ferguson do it, lightweight. But am I in frame? Is everything good? I want to know before. Yeah, I think we're good. But who's still watching? Are you still watching, Samuel? If you're still watching, bro, we gotta like hook you up with an exclusive video or something, because you're a real one, man. All right, we got Blachowicz walking out, looking very, very focused, if I had to put a word to it. Poland. One of 9 active Polish fighters in the UFC. I love how they always put these weird-ass stats at the bottom. Like John Anik, that one time, what did he say? They both have active custody cases going on, something John Anik said. Oh, man, I'm excited for this one. I'm more excited than I thought I'd be. I'm really excited. I want to see Pereira. I want to see if he's a real deal. I think he is. But this is a real big test. This is 4th most significant strikes in UFC light heavyweight history. That's a big deal. That's a big deal, guys. Joe Rogan's keys to victory: test him early, win the battle of low kicks, and impose his grappling. Yeah. I'd say Joe is 100% right. If Jan Blachowicz can go in there early and establish dominance, and I don't know about the leg kicks. I think if either one of these fighters blocks, or not blocks, checks the leg kicks, I think that's going to nullify. I think it's the hands that are going to really decide this fight. Oh, Jan Blachowicz is a BBJ black belt? Oh, God, Alex. Oh, wow, okay, both of them are equal. Or no, I think Blachowicz is a favorite. Pereira is looking like a stone statue right now. Oh, man, this is... I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited for this. Alex Pereira, Jan Blachowicz. I need to learn how to say that. I need to learn how to say these names before I do this. All right, I think I'm in frame. I think everything's good. I have the brightness really low on my phone. Jake passes. If it's about to the hands, then it's Pereira's fight to lose. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see, because Pereira's got some hands, and we haven't seen him with all the... Well, that's not true, because he's always bulked up afterwards or rehydrated, but Pereira's got some hands. And the kicks, what I mean by that is not the low kicks, because it said Joe said that the low kicks would be the deciding factor. I think if Pereira can get those high kicks on Jan, we're going to do good. We're going to do good with Pereira. So Bruce Buffer is announcing Pereira's name. Pereira is looking like Michael Myers right now. Bouncing up and down. Solid look on his face. And it looks like he has a lot of mass. Now we got Jan Blachowicz. He is looking like a Viking. I know he's not Scottish or whatever. But he's looking mean. And he's looking huge too. He looks way bigger than Alex Pereira right now. I wonder what he weighed in after. Wow. Who's the light heavyweight champion right now? I don't even know who the light heavyweight champion is. Because it said he's not the champion, then who's the champion? Well, obviously he's not. Oh, Mark Goddard. Finally, we got a different referee in the building. Round 1, Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. Light heavyweight. And let's see. Alex Pereira is looking very calm. Jan Blachowicz is looking very focused. Both men meet in the middle and touch gloves. Pereira is light on the toes. Jan Blachowicz is flat-footed. Jan immediately goes in for the takedown, single leg. And Alex is on the fence. Wow, this is very early. People are booing him, but why would they? Alex Pereira has got an arm around Blachowicz's neck. And Blachowicz doesn't really seem like he wants to commit to this takedown. He's kind of just sitting there. Oh, now he's readjusting. Oh, wow. There's a guillotine there for Pereira. There's a really... Oh, that's deep. Oh yeah, Jan seems calm. He just did a thumbs up, but that's still deep. No, not anymore. Blachowicz has still got Alex Pereira on the fence, and Alex he's doing a good job right now. He's very calm, and you got to guess that he's worked on the fence for this camp, right? With that guillotine, yeah. But he didn't fully commit to it. Now he's still got arm around the neck. Blachowicz is doing a good job here with these knees. Not knees to the body. He's doing knees to his... Oh, and now Blachowicz tries to drag Pereira. Didn't work. Now back on the fence. So Pereira isn't really doing much other than holding Jan Blachowicz by the neck. That's all he's doing right now. Blachowicz is being very patient with this takedown. He's not trying to rush it. He's just adjusting slowly and trying to get Pereira to the ground. Now, I think Jan could do this all day. Andrew Tate. And now Pereira has hit the ground, but Blachowicz is in a very awkward position, and he's now on top. This is not good for Pereira. Pereira's trying to scoot to the fence. Oh, and now Jan has got his back. Jan has got Pereira's back, and it's not looking good. Body lock for Jan. I think Pereira's going to start freaking out a little bit now. We are 2 minutes and 55 seconds into the first round, and we've got a rear naked choke by Jan. Pereira's trying to fight it. Oh, and it's not looking good. He's already got hand around the neck. He's fighting it. Oh, it keeps getting deeper and deeper. Pereira's able to... I don't know how he avoided that. I think he put his head to the fence and kind of got space there. That was very interesting. But Jan still has that body lock, and it doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Pereira is on one knee. He's looking calm still. That's what you want to see. He's looking calm, but he's got two hands on the wrist of Jan, and, okay, he just lost a hand. Now he's posting. I think that rear naked choke is still going to be there for Jan. I think he's still looking for it. He's got that body triangle, but he's starting to slip. And I think Pereira should just try to stand up. Don't fully commit to it, but now Jan's trying to get another. Oh, no, not anymore. Not trying to rear naked choke anymore. I think Pereira is trying to shake him off. Oh, but he's heavy. So Blachowicz is still just he's on his back. Oh, a couple hammer fists. And now trying to get the neck of Pereira. Still no success here. Blachowicz is putting all of that weight on Pereira, though. That's a lot of weight to carry for this long. Yeah, this will be the rest round. I absolutely agree, Jake. He's not going to go anywhere. Hopefully, Jan Blachowicz is able to get a rear naked choke or something in, because this is not going to be a very interesting fight if this is a battle of inches here. This is not what I was expecting, but Jan he's definitely going to win. If he keeps it up like this, he's definitely going to win. This is a lot of control time. Oh, and Pereira is trying to pull him down. This is not good for Pereira. Jan has got that rear naked choke again. Pereira's fighting it. He's got one hand on Jan's hand. Oh, he's starting to wiggle out of it a little bit. Basically, Pereira's just fighting right now. This is what's happening. There is no offense. There's no trying to change position from Pereira. It's literally just survive. Another rear naked choke attempt from Jan. It does not look good for Jan, though. Not under the chin. Jan is way too high on Alex's back right now. But either way, he's doing good. 17 seconds left in the round. And Blachowicz is still on the back. Body triangle is a little bit more loose now. But if Jan can do this again in round 2, Pereira has to stay on his feet for round 2. I absolutely agree, Jake. If Pereira gets on the ground again, it is not going to be good. Oh, wow, he's walking off. He's looking a little bit tired. He's looking a little bit gassed for that. So Pereira cannot allow Jan to stay on his back like that. It's one thing if Jan is on top mount, right? And he's smothering Pereira like that. But it is another thing if Pereira has to carry 200 and maybe 205 to 230 pounds of Jan's weight. He's not going to be able to do that for 15 minutes. Alex Pereira is not a grappler, and I agree with you, Jake. He has to stay on his feet for round 2, or it's not going to look good for him. How he stays on his feet is by moving. He needs to always be moving side to side. That way he can avoid the takedown from Jan. If he's moving side to side, Jan's gonna have to track him, and it's gonna be harder to commit in a straight line to that takedown. So Pereira needs to move on his feet. He needs to bounce around a lot more and stick to that check left hook, because that's gonna also help him with mitigating that takedown. If he could throw that left hook out there a lot more and create some sort of threat, then he's going to have a little bit more success. You predict a Pereira round 2 KO? We'll see. We are 4 minutes and 54 seconds into round 2. Pereira is on his toes, goes for a jab to the body. Blachowicz is flat-footed, standing in the middle of the octagon, not giving Pereira much room to breathe. Leg kick from Pereira, and Jan returns with another leg kick. Both of them are looking very calm right now. Pereira goes in for another punch to the body, and Jan doesn't look like he's trying to take him down yet. He's looking like he's wanting to strike for a little bit. We got Pereira on his feet, bouncing out with that jab to the head and to the body in variety. What Pereira needs to do is put a little bit more pressure on Jan right now, because this will not scare Jan from trying to get that takedown. That takedown is still there for Jan. If he wants to get it, it's there right now. All he has to do is feint and go for those legs. Pereira will not win the low kick game. No, I agree with you, Jake, because he hasn't started it yet. If he had started this in round 1 and actually hurt Jan to the leg in some type of way, then yes, he would be winning this leg kick game. But the fact that Pereira is at a disadvantage because he had Jan on his back for one whole round, and Jan isn't tired. Jan could stay there all day, and Jan is just returning with body punches. Pereira right now needs to put on the pressure and make Jan feel some type of threat. Pereira is looking good with these leg kicks, though. Oh, left hook from Jan Blachowicz. That's looking like it hurt Alex Pereira. Another right hand from Jan. Low kick from Pereira. Oh, and another takedown from Jan, and now Alex is on his back. This is not good for Alex Pereira, and now Jan is in top mount. Like I said earlier, this is better for Alex Pereira than having to carry all of Jan's weight on his back. Pereira is trying to scramble towards the fence, probably trying to get up, and Jan is smothering him. He's doing a good job not giving any space in between both of them. He's putting all of his weight on Pereira from top mount. Not a lot of strikes from Jan right now, but he doesn't need to. He's just trying to get that position, and a right hand from Jan. So Pereira needs to find a way to do a hip heist and get up. He cannot stay on his back like this, or he's going to lose this fight. Jan has the hands around the head of Pereira, and he's just leading him into these punches. Pereira is looking a little bit lost. He doesn't look like he's trying to advance at all. Oh, there we go. He's trying to shrimp out. Pereira looks like he's trying to stand up, and Jan is just on him with all of his weight. Oh, Jan's trying to scoop up Pereira's legs, Habib style, and it's working. He was Blachowicz only has one leg wrapped up with his legs, and it's not looking good for Pereira here. Pereira is trying to get up. Oh, Pereira has some success exploding, and now Pereira is trying to stand up on the fence, and Jan is putting all of his weight on him. What Pereira can't do is let Jan get his back. If Jan gets his back again, it's going to be nasty for the next 1 minute and 48 seconds of round 2. So now Jan has Pereira up against the cage, and a couple knees from Pereira, a couple knees from Blachowicz. So basically, Jan is just smothering Pereira on the cage right now. I don't think Pereira really knows what to do in this situation. He looks pretty lost. What he needs to do is take his hips and go the other direction. Oh, because Jan is just smothering him. And he does exactly what I just said. Pereira is now back in the center of the octagon. Oh, head kick from Pereira. He needs a lot more of those. Pereira has Jan Blachowicz backing up. And now Jan circles out. Pereira with the left hook. And Jan fires back with a left hook as well. We've got Pereira backing him up. Oh, and a left hand from Blachowicz. Oh, Blachowicz goes for another takedown, and it is stuffed by Pereira. Pereira is back in the center. And I would like to see some harder leg kicks from Pereira here. Oh, cross from Pereira. Now he has Blachowicz up on the cage. I would not want to see Pereira engaged in the clinch with Blachowicz here. Blachowicz has wrist control, a knee from Blachowicz, and a knee from Pereira. Pereira back in the center, and an uppercut, left hook combo from Pereira. Jan is trying to duck out of the way. Jab from Pereira. Pereira is looking good on the feet right now. Blachowicz is covering up. He might be hurt, or he might be playing possum. We don't know. Uppercut from Pereira. Left hook from Pereira. These shots are landing hard. Blachowicz goes back with a left hook. 10 seconds left in the second round. Blachowicz with a jab. Alex Pereira with a jab to the body. Blachowicz looks like he's hurt, but he might be playing possum. He's keeping his hands up, and he's looking, and a takedown at the very end of round 2. Now, that was looking good for Pereira. That was looking good for Pereira at the very end. I do not know if Jan Blachowicz was playing possum on purpose. He was leaning on that fence and putting his hands up like he was hurt. If Pereira can keep it on the feet, I would ditch the low kick game right now. He is not throwing those low kicks with as much power as he should. He doesn't have the damage on that leg to afford all of these little low kicks that he's throwing. It's either throw those leg kicks hard or go with the straight boxing, because that boxing from Alex Pereira was pretty good. Third or fourth, fifth round, this is a 3-round fight. Or is that what you're asking? Pereira's looking good, but Blachowicz is looking more consistent. That's what I got going on right now. And now we are set for round 3. Pereira has his hands up, looking very confident. The crowd is, cheering. Fucking Pereira is looking good, man. Excuse me. Third round, Jan Blachowicz, Alex Pereira meet in the center. No glove touch this time. I was expecting it. Pereira with a leg kick checked by Blachowicz, and Blachowicz returns with a leg kick. Body kick by Pereira. It lands pretty well. Body punch from Pereira. Oh, and 2 left hands from Blachowicz, a left hand from Pereira, and another jab to the body from Pereira, another low kick from Pereira that does not land that flush. Left high kick from Pereira that doesn't land flush either. Blachowicz is getting pressured right now, and that's what we saw in the very beginning was Blachowicz pressuring Alex Pereira to get that takedown, but now Pereira is able to back up Blachowicz, which is not good. Oh, Blachowicz goes in with a flurry, a 1-2 to Alex Pereira's face, and a liver kick. Alex Pereira returns with a leg kick. Alex Pereira he's looking pretty good. If he doesn't get taken down, this is a really close fight. Alex Pereira taking the center of the octagon, another jab to the body from Pereira. Jan Blachowicz smiles at him. Jan is looking different right now. I don't know what's happening with Jan, but he's not going for the takedown like he was a second ago. 3 minutes and 45 seconds into round 3. Jan Blachowicz is going forward with a 4-punch combo, and Alex Pereira waves him off. Jan Blachowicz seems a little bit discouraged. What I'm looking at right now is a Jan that is not pressuring, and that's very out of character from what I understand. I'm not a big Jan fan, but from what I know, he puts on the pressure. Leg kick from Jan, and Pereira is just taking up the center right now. A jab from Pereira. Oh, and he's starting to set up some feints. What I'm seeing in the future here is another head kick from Pereira. Jan is keeping his guard way too low, and I think Pereira is setting up these very light low kicks to set up a high kick. But I think Jan is also trying to set up a takedown of his own. Pereira need a KO? Yeah, he does need a KO. That control time in round 1 is nothing to fuck with, but who knows? People might have scored Pereira for that second round. And now, Blachowicz is just backing up. Pereira is, left hook from Jan, but Pereira is backing up Jan right now, and Jan goes for a takedown, and it is stuffed by Pereira. Pereira is now against the fence, and it looks like he might reverse it. Oh, and now Pereira's off the fence, putting pressure on Jan. Leg kick. Oh, right hand lands from Jan. Leg kick from Pereira. Jan blitzes forward, nothing lands. 2 minutes and 10 seconds into round number 3. Jan Blachowicz might be bleeding a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see it from here, but I think Jan Blachowicz might be bleeding right now. Pereira is putting on the pressure. 1 minute and 56 seconds into round 3. Pereira keeps moving forward, and that's not good for Jan. Jan needs to back Pereira up. That way he can get him closer to the cage and secure that takedown, because that's how he did it in round 1. Pereira is blacking. Pereira is black. Why can't I say this? Pereira is backing up Blachowicz. There we go. Jab from Pereira, and it landed clean. Jan acknowledged it. He even nodded at it. Oh, left hook from Jan. Jan goes forward. Jan is looking gassed. Jan is looking really gassed right now, and Pereira is looking fresh. We need a lot more pressure from Pereira and a takedown from Jan. I think this fight is very even. I think Pereira might take this if this doesn't go to the ground again. Both men standing right in front of each other. Oh, and Blachowicz goes for another takedown. Stuffed by Alex Pereira, and a left hand misses. Alex Pereira is looking very good in the 3rd round. I think this is a very close fight. A jab from Alex Pereira, and Jan Blachowicz is still backing up. Alex Pereira stuffed another takedown. Oh, nope, and Alex Pereira is now on his back. This is not good for Alex. Alex is doing some weird ankle strike right now. I've never seen this. Alex Pereira absorbs hammer fist. Doesn't really land that clean. 27 seconds left in round 3. Is it going to be enough for Jan Blachowicz to win this fight? I don't know what the exact scorecards say, but I am thinking that Alex Pereira did enough damage to maybe win this fight. You think so? You think Pereira by decision? Jesse Passes? I'm assuming that's what you said. But I think Pereira by decision. I think he did enough. And round 3 is over. I think Pereira won that fight. Pereira looked damn good at light heavyweight. Pereira is the one that's off the canvas first, and Jan Blachowicz is looking slow. Man, that was good. I think Pereira won that fight. I was expecting Jan to win. I was expecting Jan to take him down a lot, but Pereira did a lot of damage from what I saw. And he backed up. Oh, head kick. by Pereira. But Pereira looked good at light heavyweight. I was not expecting him to look that good. Either way, I think he won. I might be a little bit biased. You bet 40 push-ups. Man, I ain't doing 40 push-ups right now. I'm an hour and 30 minutes in this live stream. Man, I gotta go to bed soon. 40 push-ups, I'm gonna have to take another shower. But Alex Pereira, I think he's the real deal. Yeah, let's see how the judges see it. John Anik is kind of skeptical. Yeah, that takedown from round 1, that might have swayed the judges. But I know this isn't like, we shouldn't judge the fight on this, but Jan is on, he's sitting on the ground right now, and Alex Pereira looks like he'd fight for 10 more minutes. And it doesn't matter right now, but if this was a championship fight, I see Alex Pereira winning. Like, maybe even by knockout, because Jan did not look good in that 3rd round. He looked gassed. Straight up gassed. You'll send me 40? But I think Pereira's going to win too. I think he's going to win. I think it's going to be by split decision, probably, if I had to guess. But man, Pereira looked good. At light heavyweight, he looked good. I see good things for Pereira at light heavyweight, man. Oh, and here we go. Straight to the decision. Let's see who won. Let's see who won it. I think Pereira edged it out. I don't think that takedown meant much, because even though Jan was laying on him, it didn't even gas out Pereira. All right, so let's see who got it. Let's see who got it. For the winner, by split decision, Alex Pereira. Yeah, thank you, Jake. Yeah, that's what I thought. I felt like one of the judges, there's always one judge that thinks control time is worth more than damage. But most of the time, damage will be scored over control time. And I think, wow, that was great. That was fucking great, man. Split decision is still a win. And yeah, I think he won that fight. I think Blachowicz, if they would have went 5 rounds, I think Blachowicz would have been knocked out, because he did not look good in that 3rd round. All right, let's see what Pereira has to say. Sorry about the background noise, guys. Guys, Alex Pereira is the real deal. I'm still on the hype train. I'm still on the fucking hype train. Alex Pereira. Yeah, Alex Pereira is talking about his ground game right now. I think Alex Pereira showed a lot of improvement. That guillotine, that guillotine was close. To say it wasn't close, I think if Alex had the right adjustments for that guillotine, he would have been able to finish it, because that guillotine was tight as hell. Alex Pereira's real deal. And especially light heavyweight. I think that weight definitely helped him. Having that extra 30 pounds or whatever, because he's at 205, right? But no, that extra 30 pounds that he had, that definitely helped him. Yeah, and Jan is still sitting on the stool right now. Jan is tired, man. What the thing that I'm most impressed with is Alex Pereira's gas tank. That's the only thing that I had questions about going into this fight. Could Alex Pereira hold that weight and still strike at the same speed that he did before? And absolutely. Absolutely he did. I think he looked pretty damn fast. He looked about as fast as he did at middleweight. Yeah, that Alex Pereira is a dangerous motherfucker, man. Given the right adjustments, Alex Pereira is definitely going to be champion of, hell, if he eventually goes back to middleweight, maybe he can beat Izzy. But, man, at light heavyweight, he can get that belt. I don't know who's, Jamal Hill, is that who's champ right now? I don't even know. But yeah, man, if Alex Pereira makes the right adjustments, a little bit better with that ground game, Alex Pereira is going to be a dangerous man in the octagon. Potential contender for the light heavyweight title. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alex Pereira, I'm on the hype train. I don't know how many times I've said that, but it's definitely true. And guys, we're almost there. The main event is almost here. Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier. All right. So officially, it is still the co-main event. I'm going to do my prediction for the BMF belt. I think Dustin Poirier is... I don't think he's going to knock Gaethje out. I think that might be damn near impossible to knock Gaethje out. but I think Dustin is going to hurt Gaethje bad. I want to say the second round. My gut is saying the second round TKO. But I want to go for a third round TKO for Dustin Poirier. I think Gaethje is going to try to go to the fence like he always does whenever he's hurt. He's going to keep his hands up and look for a counter whenever his back's to the fence. And then Dustin's just going to put on the pressure. And whenever Dustin has you up against the fence, and that's Justin Gaethje's thing. Whenever Justin Gaethje is hurt, Justin Gaethje goes to the fence. However, whenever Dustin finishes a fighter, it is always when their back is to the fence. This is not good for Gaethje. Gaethje tries to recover with his back to the fence. Dustin Poirier knocks most motherfuckers out when their back is to the fence. I think that this is a recipe for disaster for Gaethje. And I think the reckless style for Gaethje might have helped him more in the first fight than it will in the second. Or no, I didn't say that right. I think the technical Gaethje is not going to help him here. I don't think it's going to help him that much because he needs to take some chances against Poirier to win. Tariq from Egypt. What's up, brother? What's up, Tariq? I hope you're saying. I hope I'm saying your name right. Tariq from Egypt. How's it going in Egypt right now? What time is it in Egypt? I know it's getting late as hell here in Texas. But guys, I'm excited. The BMF belt. Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. Like I said, I think Dustin Poirier is getting TKO third round. Justin Gaethje's going to have his back to the fence, and Dustin's just going to unload a flurry, a bunch of wide hooks, and it's probably going to be the straight punches that actually hurt Gaethje. I think Dustin's going to have him on the fence and be throwing a bunch of wide punches, but the second that he either hits him with that southpaw cross or does the switch hit where he goes from southpaw and hits him with the right hand, I think that's how Poirier is going to win. And to be honest, guys, if I was a betting man, I would not bet at all on Justin Gaethje. I think Justin is... People rely too much on his warrior spirit. I think that's going to get him seriously hurt in this fight. I think if Justin tries to do his technical bullshit along with his brawling style, if he tries to balance those two out, it's not going to work for him. He either has to be completely technical or completely brawler. If he tries to balance it like he did against Chandler, he's going to get fucked up, guys. But if Justin Gaethje can either commit to being fully technical and throwing those leg kicks and throwing those jabs and moving his head, he's going to have success. And if Justin Gaethje can bring back that brawler, mentality that he had without trying to put too much technique into it, he's going to be able to hurt Dustin. But he's damned if he does, and he's damned if he doesn't. In Egypt, it's 7:03 a.m., not normally up this late. Jesus Christ, man. Right now, I don't know what time it is. It's probably like 10 o'clock or something. If I touch anything up here, everything's going to fall. But what's up, Terry? Thank you for spending, your afternoon with me. Are you actually watching the fight, or are you just listening to the play-by-play right now that I'm doing? Time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. The BMF belt, Dustin the Diamond Poirier versus Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Let me know your predictions in the comments right now. If you're watching whenever this is posted, if you're watching live right now, let me know who you think is going to take the BMF belt. I think, like I said, Dustin Poirier is going to win by TKO in the third round with a flurry of wide hooks that's going to be finished off by a straight punch. That's how I see this thing happening. That's my gut feeling. Round 2 or round 3 TKO. I do not think that Dustin Poirier can knock Justin Gaethje out. I think Justin's chin is just he's too stupid to go to sleep. Justin is way too stupid. His brain cells just don't allow him to go to sleep and stop him from taking more punishment. So, I think this is going to be very violent. No matter what, this is going to be a very violent fight. And like Dustin said, if this fight doesn't get finished, they're going to be talking about it in the hospital. Because this is going to be some brutal shit. And I'm actually very excited. As you can see, guys, this is a live stream that's been going on for an hour and 44 minutes now. I am very excited for... It's not really the BMF belt that excites me. It's more of this matchup. Dustin Poirier is such a fucking dog. And Justin Gaethje he's like a punching bag. So this is just going to be this is going to remind me of the Dan Hooker fight. I don't think anybody... Okay, I don't think anybody near Dustin's weight class can beat him dirty boxing. Dustin is one of the best dirty boxers in mixed martial arts. Hands down. Go look at his fights. When and where can you watch the fight? Go on sportsurge.net. I've been shouting these people's website out all night long. I want to be paid from them. Sports Surge, go check it out. That's where I'm watching this live stream right now. But yeah, that's where I'm watching it, and it's working pretty well right now. And Dana, if you're watching this and you want to cancel my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, man. Your pay-per-views are too much money. I would pay you if I had the money, but it's too much. Bring it back down to 50 or whatever it was. Then I'll start paying for it. It's at like $79 for a pay-per-view? Pay-per-view? It's not pay-per-view. It's pay-per-view. That's insane. I better own that fight for $70, man. But I do need to get Fight Pass or something. I'm being dramatic. But here I am watching it for free. Fuck you, Dana. I like you, but fuck you, man. I'm not giving you that much money. But if there was a card that's worth spending your money on, I think the BMF belt, like, this is some good shit. And this might be a, like, hot take, but Masvidal versus Diaz is not worthy for the BMF belt. Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier is worthy for the BMF belt. You got Dustin Poirier, who has fought every fucking good person in the lightweight division. That's the division they're in, right? Dustin Poirier has been active, he's been a killer, and he's been out there. And Justin Gaethje is called the highlight. This dude has been highlight knockouts every single one of his fights. So here we are. We got the main event starting for the BMF belt, Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. I am fucking excited, everybody. And here we go. We'll do this play-by-play, and we'll see who is worthy of being the baddest motherfucker in the UFC. And it's a 25-minute fight, right? Oh, man, that's not good. That is not good for Justin Gaethje, that this is a 25-minute fight. Dustin Poirier has the experience in 25-minute fights. And not only that, he looks better as time goes on, depending on who his opponent is. Absolutely, Tariq. Go watch it. Or don't watch it. Stay here and hang out with me. Either way, I will try to do my best for this play-by-play so you can envision this fight, even if you can't see it. I want to start doing this for a lot of the UFC cards. It's just about if I have the money to buy the card, or, you know, I might have to do a little cheeky, you know, illegal streaming. You know, it would be smart for me to go to the bathroom before, but Justin Gaethje is walking out, and I don't want you to miss any details. So maybe I should go to the bathroom. Should I go to the bathroom? I'm going to go to the bathroom, guys. You stay right there. Don't move a muscle. I will be right back. And I will be right back. And we are back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh my god. Hey, 4 people are still watching. Y'all are the realest motherfuckers around. Thank you for sticking around while I had to go take a pee break. We got Justin Gaethje taking off his shirt, taking off his beanie, taking off that cross necklace he got on. Looking calm. Gaethje's looking very calm, looking like he's ready to make another highlight tonight. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Dustin's got this in the bag. And guys, if I was a betting man, I would bet money on this fight. If I lived in a legal state to bet, I would be betting on this fight. This fight it's exciting. Not only that, I'd be happy to lose money on it, if that makes any sense. I'd be happy to lose money on it just because it's entertaining either way. But if I was a betting man, I'd be betting on Dustin Poirier, 3rd round knockout, or 3rd round TKO, my bad. This is about to be interesting. We got Justin Gaethje getting frisked right now. And Justin Gaethje is entering the octagon. And DC just explained it perfectly. It is kill or be killed when you are fighting Justin Gaethje. He's going to throw everything he has at you, and there's no exceptions. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Justin Gaethje is now in the octagon, walking around. Looking very calm, collected. Doing cartwheels and shit. Can't find it. Sportsurge.net. And I don't know exactly what website I'm on, but that's the one that gives you the variety of options. Alright, we're still going live. Everything's going good. This is the last fight on this card for the BMF belt. Who's going to be the baddest motherfucker? Dustin Poirier. Crawford destroyed Spence. Did not expect that. See, I don't know. I don't even know who either of those guys are. I've not been into boxing, but I heard that it was is very anticipated. But Crawford destroyed Spence. I'll have to watch it. I'll watch it afterwards. But I needed to see this. Dustin the Diamond Poirier versus Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Dustin is walking out right now. He's got a jazzy walkout song. But this is not what I would pick. This is not what I would pick for a walkout song. I would pick something a little bit more hype. But Dustin's in a jazzy kind of mood. In a few hours. Yeah. Yeah, I'll watch Crawford versus Spence after this. And now we got Dustin walking into the arena. Looking calm, confident, swagalicious. I'm expecting big things from Poirier. If I was a betting man, what's the max amount of money that I would bet on this? I'd bet $100. Right now, I would waste $100 on this for Poirier. That's how confident I am. You need some advice on streaming? Hit me up on Instagram at AJStember_MMA. Make sure that you tell me that you are Tariq from the live stream, and I'll give you some advice about streaming. Dustin Poirier, number 2 ranked lightweight in the world. Is he even a lightweight? I don't know. I don't even know what weight class we're watching. I'm assuming he just went over there and kissed his wife. If not, his wife is going to be very mad at him later. Now we got Dustin Poirier taking off his shoes, getting ready. No, I'm excited, guys. I'm very excited. Dustin Poirier hugging his corner. I need to get one of those UFC hats, man. Those look badass. Dustin taking off his leggings or whatever the fuck those are, getting ready to fight. You're a gray tank top wearer too, wearing one right now? Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. Join the gang over here. I didn't want to say gang. I didn't want to say it. It's negative, but usually I got a black tank top on. So I'm actually surprised that you caught me with a gray one. You'll just hang out with you and watch it later? Yeah. But I will do my best to make this play-by-play as detailed as possible. Sometimes I get a little bit excited and I lack details. And this is no exception to that. Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje has me very excited, Tariq. I am very excited for this fight. And I've been thinking about it for a while now. About a week ago, that's when I started doing some breakdowns on Poirier and Gaethje. You can see those on my YouTube channel too. And yeah, I've been preparing for this for a while. This is one that I think... Oh, wow. The favorite for how this fight is going to go is not to the distance. It just said that on the screen. But absolutely, Tariq. We got the whole crowd looks hyped for Poirier. Poirier is looking very confident. Poirier is looking super confident. And Justin is looking like... He's looking very serious. Which might be a good thing or might be a bad thing for Justin. BMF belt on the line. Poirier versus Gaethje. Who would I bet on? I'd bet on Poirier. I would bet... I bet the house on Poirier, man. I'm so confident that Poirier is going to win by the 3rd round. If this fight... Oh, guys. If this fight goes to the 4th or the 5th round, I think Justin might have brain damage after. I don't think he'll survive 4 or 5 rounds with Poirier. I really don't. I bet the house on Poirier right now. Bet the house on Poirier. You can slap me in the face after if I'm wrong. Bruce Buffer is now announcing both gentlemen. This is about to be interesting, guys. This is about to be very interesting. We got the BMF belt on the line. What judges we got? I don't recognize any of those judges. I don't recognize any. Oh, no, we got Herb Dean. Herb Dean's the referee. Justin Gaethje is going to die tonight. Herb Dean will not stop this. Okay, so it's definitely going to be by TKO because Herb Dean is just going to let this go on. Herb Dean is almost as bad as Mario Yamasaki now. He has some really good calls and some really bad calls. Oh my God, Herb Dean is going to get Justin killed. Okay. Here we go. Bruce Buffer. And now, let's go. I'm fucking hype. I'm ready. I want to hit fast forward, but it's a damn live stream. Yes, Bruce Buffer, I have been waiting. I've been waiting 2 hours now. I've been on this live stream for 2 hours, and I want to see who the baddest motherfucker in the UFC is. Come on, Bruce. Come on, come on, come on. We got Dustin Poirier in the red gloves, Justin Gaethje in the blue gloves. Both of them getting ready. Bruce Buffer taking his sweet-ass time. You can't stand Bruce Buffer. I like his inflections in his voice, but I don't like how long he takes. I don't like how long he takes to say every single thing. Like I'm having to wait here for 5 minutes. All right, Justin Gaethje is getting introduced. 24 and 4, 5'11", 156 pounds from Denver, and he is the underdog for this fight, as I would expect. All that screaming, that's what I'm saying. I like how he has passion, but he does it for way too long. Exactly. Like I don't really stand the screaming that much. That's fine. I like it. It's passion, but dude, I'm sitting here with blue balls for 5 minutes while you're fucking screaming. Like, he's still not done just screaming Justin Gaethje. Like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck. I'm ready. I'm so hyped for this shit. All right. Dustin Poirier now. A dark jiu-jitsu fighter? What the fuck? Dustin Poirier ranked number 2, 29 and 7, 5'9", and 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida. And 150 favorite for this. As I would expect. Oh, shit. I think Dustin might make this even quicker. What does Steve-O say? I'm always rooting for Dustin Poirier. Everything he does, such a great guy. So Steve-O's rooting for Dustin, too. Gotta love Steve-O. And Bruce Buffer has now announced Dustin into the octagon. We got Jorge Masvidal in the crowd, gonna wrap the BMF belt on the winner. Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier mid in the center. Herb Dean explains the rules. Both of them touch gloves. That's good. Good sportsmanship. What are you saying? Yeah, Dustin is... Man, Dustin's going to be in the GOAT combo if he fucking wins against Gaethje and keeps doing what he's doing. All right. Both gentlemen meet in the center of the octagon. Touch gloves. Dustin in his southpaw stance. Gaethje in his orthodox. Gaethje looks like he's in a little bit of a wider stance than I'm used to seeing. Gaethje moving back and forth. Leg kick from Gaethje checked by Poirier. And Poirier returns with a leg kick. Front kick from Poirier. Poirier good at managing distance. And Gaethje with a good leg kick that buckles Dustin a little bit. Dustin switching from orthodox and southpaw. Dustin looks very focused, putting on the pressure very early on Gaethje. 4 minutes and 27 seconds into the round, Dustin is still pressuring from the southpaw stance, and a left kick to the body of... Oh, reconnecting? We're still live? Thank God. 4 minutes and 14 seconds into round 1. Dustin is looking very good. Hopefully we're still live. It said we're reconnecting. I'm just going to assume that we are. Dustin goes in with a left hand that misses. Great blocking from Dustin. I love how he does this elbow out blocking. It's really good for MMA. Another left kick from Dustin that lands. And a leg kick from Gaethje that lands. Dustin goes in with the southpaw jab. Dustin's doing a really good job of backing Gaethje up. And if he keeps doing this, he's going to gas Gaethje out a lot easier than if Gaethje was putting on the pressure like he's used to. Oh, Gaethje fires back, and Dustin blocks every strike. Leg kick from Gaethje. 3 minutes and 21 seconds into round 1. Dustin with the southpaw cross. Gaethje goes in. Nothing happens. Both men are standing in front of each other very close. It looks like the feeling out process is not existent for this fight. Another left kick from Poirier and a leg kick from Justin. I've seen this pattern 3 times already. The left body kick from Poirier, and Gaethje's on it with that leg kick every single time. Absolutely. Oh, high kick from Gaethje that is blocked by Poirier. Still southpaw stance from Poirier, putting on that pressure. A big reaction from Gaethje from a feint. Poirier keeps putting on that pressure. Poirier with a cross to the body, and Gaethje fires back with the left hook. Oh, Gaethje with an uppercut. Dustin keeps putting on that pressure. Both men miss. Absolutely, Tariq. Gaethje with another leg kick. And a right hand from Poirier, and a left check hook from Gaethje. Gaethje is still backed up on the fence, so he does not know how to deal with this pressure from Poirier. Hits him with a left hook. Poirier is now backing up Gaethje again, and Gaethje almost knocked himself down from a punch. 1 minute and 52 seconds into round 1 of the BMF title. Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje standing in the middle of the octagon. Poirier puts on the pressure again. Southpaw stance and a cross to the body of Gaethje that backs him up. Gaethje fires back with a couple hooks and misses every one of them. Dustin is looking great. A jab from Gaethje. Poirier is putting on that pressure. Standing on that monster logo. Left kick from Poirier. Dustin better technique than Gaethje. I think everybody's been expecting that. Dustin is very calculated with these strikes, and he's looking really good. Dustin keeps putting on that pressure from that southpaw stance. What I'm waiting for is that switch hit, and right there, the switch hit at 1 minute and 7 seconds. That's going to decide this fight. Whenever Dustin goes from orthodox and hits him, it's going to be a game changer here. Gaethje fires back with a combo. Nothing really lands that hard. Ooh, good right hand from Gaethje. Poirier acknowledges it. Gaethje is cut above his left eyebrow, on his left eyebrow, and he looks like his nose is a little bit fucked up too. 39 seconds in round 1. Oh, Gaethje barely ducks that high kick, and Poirier's defense is really good, man. Gaethje goes in with a leg kick. Poirier puts on that pressure and gets a big reaction from Gaethje. Gaethje, his back has been to the fence this entire fight. Dustin's just so good at putting on that pressure. Another high kick blocked by Poirier. Poirier is looking like he's moving a lot more. He's getting into the flow. I think this second round is going to look very dangerous for Justin Gaethje. Poirier is looking like he's in the flow. Oh, Gaethje fires back at the end of the round, and the end of round 1. I'm giving that to Poirier all the way. Poirier is looking very good, and Gaethje is looking like he's struggling a little bit. He's not really dealing with that pressure the way that I would like to see Gaethje dealing with it. Trevor Whitman is telling Justin Gaethje to slowly look for the finish. I think I hear a little bit of what do you call it? A little bit of worry in Trevor Whitman's voice. Now you sound a little bit more confident. What's Dustin's corner saying? If something's not there for you, don't take it. That's good advice. Hide the kick. All right, Dustin's corner is giving him a lot of good advice. Dustin is looking very calm and collected. Let's look at the highlights here. Justin misses with the jab. What was that? I don't know why they're showing this as a highlight. Everything missed there. Yeah, the game changer for this whole fight has been Dustin's left hand. That left cross from southpaw has been hurting Gaethje. Gaethje gets a good right hand in here. And now we are back with round 2, the BMF belt on the line. Both men are in the middle, stepping on that monster logo. Gaethje goes in with a leg kick and overreacts wildly. Poirier is putting on that pressure again, looking like he is in the zone. Poirier goes forward, and Gaethje is reacting big with these feints. Gaethje is backed up against the fence, and he is punching with everything. Gaethje looks very nervous right now. He's overreacting to anything that Dustin is throwing or not throwing. Another leg kick from Gaethje, and Poirier just keeps putting on that pressure. Soon, Poirier needs to start checking those leg kicks, because if this fight goes 3 or 4 rounds, that leg is going to be eaten up like it was last fight. For eating so many shots, absolutely. He's been eating shots. Gaethje will be slobbering on himself. Yeah, man. Gaethje is going to take a lot more punishment in this fight. It is 4 minutes and 7 seconds into round 2. I think Justin will be asleep by round 3. Oh my God! Justin Gaethje with the head kick that knocks out Dustin Poirier. Oh my God! Justin goes on the cage with a backflip. Oh my God! Right as I was talking shit. Now Dustin Poirier is hurt. Wow, he's still not gotten up. Oh my God. The high kick blocked twice from Dustin Poirier and then hits him clean the 3rd time. Gaethje is now the baddest motherfucker in the lightweight division. Oh my God. That head kick came from left field. That was amazing. Amazing setup for that head kick by Gaethje. Amazing setup. He is the baddest motherfucker. Dustin Poirier is still looking like he hasn't recovered fully. Okay, now he's talking. He's good. Wow. Wow, guys. That was wild. Justin obviously feeling the weight of this moment. Happy as hell. And wow, man. I would have lost a lot of money if I bet on this fight. Poirier, man. Wow. Justin Gaethje was able to pull that off because of his technicality. That was great. That was not the first high kick he threw, Joe Rogan. That was the 3rd high kick he threw. I've been paying attention. The first 2, Dustin blocked. But the 3rd one, he wasn't able to get that left arm up in time. And right on the back of the... Oh, wow, right behind his ear. And Dustin was asleep right before he hit the ground. Wow. It was the cross that disguised the high kick from Gaethje. And then, yeah, that head kick came right after. Wow. That was an amazing setup. It's because the cross had hit Poirier's chin, and he was not expecting a high kick after that. An amazing setup. This is, guys, this has been an amazing setup for a high kick forever. You throw the cross to get your weight on your left side. That way, you can throw the high kick. Amazing. Amazing setup. That was an amazing setup by Gaethje, and I am stunned. I am stunned. I would have not bet that Gaethje would have pulled that off. Wow. Yeah, I'm super stunned right now. Man, that was very unexpected, as you could tell from my reaction. And I'm just glad Poirier is all right. And sadly for Poirier, this is gonna take a hit on his career here. Damn. Gaethje pulled it off. Poirier obviously. Oh no, humble though. I thought he was very disappointed. He looks humble. Poirier looking like he's fine. Man. Oh yeah, that Leon Edwards kick did look exactly like the Justin Gaethje. Wow, guys. Yeah, it was the same technique, opposite sides, like DC said. This was great. This was a great setup by Gaethje. Great setup. And now we got Jorge Masvidal to wrap the BMF belt on Justin Gaethje. Here we go. Bruce Buffer is announcing the decision. By knockout, Justin Gaethje. And we got Jorge Masvidal wrapping the BMF belt on Justin Gaethje's shoulder. The baddest motherfucker. And he proved it. Justin really did prove that he was the baddest motherfucker. I thought Dustin was going to come in here and grind it out like he always does. But Justin proved that good setup, man. good setup can get you a good knockout. And Dustin being an absolute gentleman, a smile on his face. Wow. Justin having trouble with the BMF belt. The BMF champion, man. I think... Are we going to see Gaethje versus Makhachev now? I think that's the next thing, right? Wow. Man, Gaethje, he's a great fighter, but I hate to hear him talk, man. He's slurring all his words right now. Poirier, he's hugging everybody. Poirier is a fucking class act, man. But that was a great setup by Gaethje. I'm definitely going to have to do a breakdown on that. That was a great setup by Justin Gaethje to throw the cross and then the rear high kick. Disguised it perfectly, and yeah, I wouldn't expect Dustin Poirier to get knocked out. All right, and I think this interview is not going to give me anything else that is going to really help me out. But I thank you all for watching until the very end. We've been streaming for 2 hours now. It was really fun watching this card. I would have liked to see Stephen Thompson fight too, but it was a very exciting night tonight, guys. And Ferguson lost. Poirier lost. Derek Lewis won. Alex Pereira won. It was a good night. I did not. Alex Volkanovski here did not expect that head kick either. I don't think anybody did, but thank you all for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this play-by-play. If you like this play-by-play style, let me know in the comments whether you're watching it live, whether you're watching it after I posted it. I know this was kind of sketchy sometimes. The camera was falling, but I feel like this was a pretty good show today. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, man, it's late, and I'm about to go get some sleep. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.